Lausanne, Switzerland. Russia's Olympic team has been barred from the 2018 Winter Games in Pyeongchang, South Korea. The country's government officials are forbidden to attend, its flag will not be displayed at the opening ceremony and its anthem will not sound. Any athletes from Russia who receive special dispensation to compete will do so as individuals wearing a neutral uniform, and the official record books will forever show that Russia won 0 medals. The International Olympic Committee has banned Russia from the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics after the prolonged doping scandal at the Sochi Games. Portugal's Mario Centeno is the next Eurogroup chairman, and could embolden countries seeking deeper integration of the 19 countries bloc. Britain's Labour Party says Conservative Prime Minister Theresa May should consider keeping the UK in the EU customs union and single market. Spain's Supreme Court has withdrawn an international arrest warrant for Catalonia's former leader, but he may still be detained if he attempts to return from self-imposed exile. A cab billed as the world's most advanced electric taxi has been officially launched in London. The TXE City is battery-powered with a range extender that allows it to go up to 400 miles if required. US President Donald Trump announced big cuts to Utah's sprawling wilderness national monuments, angering tribes and environmental groups that want to keep the areas off limits to development. Locals often did enjoy the volume and quality of tourism in Amsterdam. The International Olympic Committee has banned Russia from the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics after the prolonged doping scandal at the Sochi Games. That was the punishment issued on Tuesday to the proud sports juggernaut that has long used the Olympics as a show of global force but was exposed for systematic doping in previously unfathomable ways. The International Olympic Committee, after completing its own prolonged investigations that reiterated what had been known for more than a year, handed Russia penalties for doping so severe they were without precedent in Olympics history. The ruling cemented that the nation was guilty of executing an extensive state-backed doping program. The scheme was rivaled perhaps only by the notorious program conducted by East Germany throughout the 1960s, 70s and 80s. Now the sports world will wait to see how Russia responds. Some Russian officials have threatened to boycott if the IOC delivered such a severe punishment. ROC President Alexander Zhukov said on Tuesday that Russian athletes will appeal the ban at the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS. President Vladimir Putin seemed to be predicting a boycott of the Pyeongchang Games, since his foreign policy in recent years has been based on the premise that he has rescued Russia from the humiliation inflicted on it by the West after the collapse of the Soviet Union. His spokesman, Dmitry Peskov, has said no boycott was under discussion before the announcement, however. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy.